Anyways, the way this deck works, it's a blue-white bling deck, sort of. And the idea is that you're abusing Tasa with a lot of other enter the battlefield creatures. So your Fibble-tip draws you a card, Tasa blinks, you draw another one. Charming Prince comes into play, you scry, gain, blink something else, then you do it again. So you have a lot of ways to draw cards, gain life, scry, dig deeper into your deck, keep yourself alive. Eventually the ultimate, I guess your ultimate play, like the final stage of your deck is when you start stealing all their stuff with Tasa blinking agent every turn. Has anyone boarded Hushbringer yet? No, and that wouldn't even be that great. Like people, they see Hushbringer. First of all, Uro isn't the format, so if you play Hushbringer, somebody's just gonna play turn 3 Uro and it's gonna stay in play, which is not exactly what you want to happen. And in this, like, you can just bounce Uro with Brazen Uro. You can bounce Hushbringer with Borrower. You can bounce it with the Fairy. So none of that stuff really matters. I've been kind of liking the time wipe. Maybe Shadow the Sky could be better. I think three agent is a good number. I have basically never used the castles because you just have so much other stuff to do with your mana. Like Tasa can also tap a creature. Like that is a very common play, that you're tapping some of the giants like Uro, Kroxa, whatever they have. So that's a pretty common play. You have a lot of expensive cards. People are asking why am I not playing the White Cavalier? Cavalier of Dawn, which does get rid of Clover. Maybe that would be a reasonable card to have. We could try playing like 3 ECDs and 1 just to try this. Although I'm not sure if the mana works for it, because triple white is not easy. It's not trivial to get. Yeah, I don't really like it. Let's just keep the ECD in there. I have to Mystical Dispute in the main because a lot of people are on blue decks right now. White Cavalier makes a 3/3 with Tasa. Yeah, if you Cavalier Tasa every time, then you get a free 3/3. I mean, I guess I can try. It's 7. I don't know if I have enough mana to do that. 7, 15, 17 white sources. I really don't feel like that's enough. I'll try it for science. I used to play blue Cavalier because that gives you blue devotion. You can also play 4 Fibble-tip and only 3 Brands, because I have been very happy with drawing Fibble-tip, but it is legendary, so you have to keep that in mind. And other than that, I've been pretty happy with the list. Maybe the sideboard is obviously still a work in progress. Kind of feel like maybe having a 4th Devout Decree would be nice against the black decks now, so you can kill something like Priest of Forgotten Gods. Haven't really found this to be that important. You also don't have to have 4 Dovin's Veto, that might just be too much. Yeah, but other than that, I've been pretty happy with the deck. So let's play some more matches. Archon of Sun's Grace. That would just be a creature. Like, you want creatures that have entered the battlefield triggers. How is Blue-Red Flash positioned in this metagame? It's still a fine deck, but it's not. I'm not really very excited about it. It's like, it's okay. Last season I just felt like, wow, I'm doing something that's very unique and like nobody's ready for it. Now it's just like everybody's playing main deck Mystical Disputes. There's so many Teferis right now. I just don't feel like Blue-Red Flash is like the top deck that I would bring to a tournament. It's not bad. It's still a fine deck, but it's not the most exciting thing. I'm going to add Sphinx Mindbreaker for the YouTube hits. What's that? Sphinx. What's Sphinx Mindbreaker? Wait, that might just be something that I don't have. It is something that I don't have. Enters the battlefield. So you want to mill somebody with us? Okay, that's good for YouTube, but probably not for later. Hushbringer, you can play Hushbringer with Uro in your own deck. Did you try Tassa with blue rats, asphodels, and stuff? You mean with black? I have not tried that, no. Basically, I think it's better to draw cards yourself than discard your opponent's hand. Because what if they, put the stuff in play really quickly, and then you have rats chaining, and they don't have anything in hand. They're just running you over with their creatures. Heliod's intervention for the sideboard, that could definitely be a thing. If you're cutting something, you should probably cut one of the vetoes. And sorry for the delay, but we're just waiting for the round to get paired. Okay, we finally, there it is. Playing against Johnny 321. Johnny 321, here it is. So you can change lists between the rounds. There's no deck submission, so you can play whatever you want. Last week, I played the same tournament. My last round opponent, I played mono red, showed up with blue-white control with main deck. What's the creature that has protection from blue? My last round opponent showed up with 4 main deck Cerulean Drakes in their blue-white, after having played Team Reclamation against one of my friends earlier in the tournament, because they were watching me stream, and they actually showed up in my chat. They're like, "Hey, we're paired for next round. Let's go." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I'm playing mono red, and we're playing for the 5-0, and my opponent shows up with this, and I'm like, "Dude, come on! Like, seriously?" Obviously, you can change decks, and that's fine. But isn't this a little scummy? Like, I'm gonna watch what you're playing because you're streaming, and I'm gonna show up with a pre-sideboarded deck against your mono red. And the best part about that was that the person still lost. So there is justice in this world. Perfectly reasonable hand. This deck looks super fun. It is super fun. It is super fun, and it's actually really good too. It has a lot of good targets, and like, I think your best matchups are the blue decks and the red decks. I think Clover is a bad matchup. I haven't actually played against it, but I can only imagine it's a bad matchup. Like, imagine my opponent goes turn to Clover, and what am I gonna do? Cry. Probably. The problem with blue-white control for me is it just takes forever to win games. You're kind of just like sitting there and like, I'll draw this, I'll scry, I'll wrath, whatever. But if you don't have Dream Trawler, it just takes forever to actually win. This deck is actually good against Dream Trawler too, because you can tap Trawler multiple times with Tassa. This is better at finding me the land. This is better at having a creature in play, so that I'm setting up for Tassa better. I think I'm just gonna go for this. What about Bant and Sultai Uro decks? I think it's really good against those, yeah. They're just very slow, and you just have like Dovin's Veto against their 5-mana Nissas and ECDs or whatever. You just all value it. Oh, this might be the Doom Foretold deck. How did the Arena tournament go? I went 3-1. 4-1, sorry, 4-1. Now I'm playing an untapped land, so that if they play Doom Foretold, I can either dispute it. If they don't, I can still play Omen, draw into a land. Although it would be really awkward if they play Doom Foretold, because that would... I guess, yeah, that would make... Yeah, I guess it would make sense. Oh, is this 4-color fires? Polukranos? What on earth? 6/6? Damage would be dealt to this. I mean, do I care about this? I guess I kind of do, huh? It's a pretty big creature. Exile 6 other cards. 5-color Nif. I mean, I would be happy to counter Nif. Ah, whatever, I'll just counter this. It's a pretty big creature. Alright. Ooh, nice. We drew a line too. Could be Huey's Nif Fire's enigmatic incarnation. I have no idea what that is. Well, there's fires. They can't play Nif Miss. Ooh, hello. Now this is gonna be a close game because they're gonna get so much value. Ooh, there is enigmatic incarnation. Look at that. They got only 2 cards out of it. That's not a lot of cards. Engrat's Rampage. That can make me sack. Not an enchantment, unfortunately for my opponent. All right, how does this work? At the beginning of your end step, you may sack enchantment. If you do, search for a creature for cost +1. So they would be able to trade this for something good, or this for Nif Mizzet. Another enchantment, okay, not this for Nif Mizzet. Do I ever Cavalier? I have no clue what to do. I need to survive long enough to play Agent and start sealing their stuff. They have a lot of value going, that's for sure. I don't know what I'm gonna kill. I have to kill the fires, right? But then I'm taking so much damage from the Nif Mizzet. Well, I have to kill this. I'm gonna take a lot of damage from this, but that's okay, because I'm gonna get my Tasa plus Omen next turn, or I can Wrath. And if I do have the luxury of doing this, and if I have like another land, then I can just play Agent and double steal the turn after. Yeah, I do feel... Oh, wow, they just have it all. Okay. So they go Incarnation. Sack one of those things, and then we'll see what happens. I can also bling my Cavalier, so depending on what they do, I wonder if they upgrade fires to Nif Mizzet, or if they just get some good 4-drop. That's probably what they're gonna do. What 4-drop are they gonna get? Atris. That's a lot of damage. Whew. Okay, I have the land for next turn. So I have to play Tasa. The question is, what do I do with it? Can they escape Volcranos? No, they need 6 more. I think they have 2. Oh no, no. I thought they had 2 less, but they do have 6. Oh yeah, because they put the 2 lens in. Yeah. I thought they had 4, but they have the 2 lens in there now. So they can do that. So I kind of have to kill the fires, right? I have to kill the fires again. And then I have to find an untapped land. Oh my god, I'm gonna take so much damage. I guess I should have attacked first, because no, not really. Have to kill their fires, I'm pretty sure. You could have stolen fires and if I don't have 7 mana. I need to survive this turn. And then we'll see. Any Steph. Thanks for the raid. Welcome everybody. Welcome everyone from Steph's channel. We're playing Standard. You just joined us after a tournament. We went 4-1. How's everybody doing? Currently trying to ladder. We're trying to ladder it up. Psychic creature. Okay. We're trying to ladder it up. Oh wow, I should have sacked this. I didn't realize that. That's the same amount of damage if I block. I guess, no, this is probably better. We're trying to ladder it up after playing a tournament, and we're kind of losing to this deck. To this really weird deck. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go to 3. I'm gonna be able to steal this. But then I don't have enough blockers, so I'm still gonna die. I think we're dead. Plus they also have Kenrid still in their hand. This is a really interesting deck, yeah. I mean, I can also find Prince or something to stay alive. Because that would gain me 6 life. They're gonna go Kenrid attack. You can steal their Enigmatic to sack Tassa and get another Cavalier. I only have 1 Cavalier in my deck, that's the problem. Tassa will be online if you steal Nif and Atris. That's true. So I get to steal this and this. Tassa becomes online. I have 2 blockers. They play Kenrid. Yeah, that's actually good for me, right? Because then I have this left. 2. I'm trying to figure out if there's something that can... something horrible that can happen. Play this, steal this, steal this. 2, 3, 4. I have enough devotion. I have a bunch of blockers. That's actually, yeah, that's actually fine. Can I even attack? No, right? Wait, can I attack? This is Vigilance. They would be a 10. I don't think I'm gonna attack. Like with Tassa, I mean. I would be able to kill them next turn, possibly. No, I think I'm just gonna attack with this. Maybe I should have attacked with that. I would have had to block with Agent, but I still have Devotion next turn. So if they play Kenrid and attack with both, I just kill them on the backswing. I don't know what's in their deck. I would need to know what's in their deck. You could steal white mana. Yeah, that actually might be fine too. Thought Erasure? Okay. It's a really interesting game. What was it? Fires with enchantments. I guess this is gonna be good. This is also gonna be good because it counters the big guy. This is really good against the enchantment because it triggers at the end of their turn. I guess this is also pretty good because all of their deck is either green or red. Polukranos is green, Fires is red, this is green, Nifmizet is green. Yeah, this is pretty good, I guess. It's probably better than Veto. Is it better than Veto? It is probably better than Veto. Yeah, Veto doesn't counter Nifmizet. I need to board out some expensive cards. This was really good. Agent's the best thing ever. I don't know if I want Time Wipe. Sometimes it can save you, but I'm gonna board out at least 2 Princes because that's a little slow. I guess I'll leave one time wipe in. Cavalier was good. These are good. These are all good. Fires. Maybe Omen is just not good enough. Teferi. Can I ever tap out for Teferi? Doesn't really do much, does it? Devout Decree? No. I don't want to let them resolve the 6/6 guy. This is good with the counters. Teferi is kind of awkward because you can't really play Teferi early because then they just play Fire, Scanrate, Attack. Like, that doesn't really help you against what they're doing. I would rather try to not let them resolve it. I'll try it like this. I don't know if this is right. I think Teferi is not good in this matchup, but maybe I'm wrong. What did you play yesterday? I played Teamer Clover. Awkward hand. They mulliganed. I mean, these cards are really good against them, to be fair. I guess I'll keep them. May I ask when the 4th borrower is good? When you want to board into a flash deck, like when you bring in all 4 vetoes and all the extra disputes, and you just transform into like a flash deck against control where you just never want to tap out on your own turn. And you just keep playing borrowers at instant speed and hold up counter spells. These are good questions. If you guys have questions, keep them coming. Has someone tried to go Esper for Connive and get Agent out on turn 5? With like the Reanimator spell? You could try that. But I think that deck has problems with counter spells. Because everybody just plays counters now. And it's like not super consistent at actually putting what you want in the graveyard. Yeah, we only had one cheap spell and they got rid of it with Thought Erasure, so that was a good play from our opponent. Putting Polukranos in the graveyard, look at that. Look at the combos. Look at the value. Is this what you played in the Mythic Point Challenge? No, I played Teamer Clover. I did heavily consider playing this, because it's really good against red. Whoa. Just draw 3, huh? No big deal. Do you have any advice to improve your sideboarding ability? Just like read articles and watch people stream. Ask questions if they have them. If you have them, that's basically talk to other players, get other people's opinions. That's pretty much the best way to get better. There's so many articles now and so many, you know, sideboard guides, and basically that's the best way to do it, I think. Oh, do we go for this or do we hold up Dispute for a Nifmizet? They don't even have a green source yet. I'm just gonna play this. I don't know if this is right, but even if they do play Nifmizet, if I draw a line, I can just play this. It's like, it's not the end of the world. It'll obviously not be great, but they have 7 cards in hand. Like, what am I gonna pass every turn with Mystical Dispute up? I guess they can fire. Yeah, Fires is pretty bad for me. But I feel like they could have played Fires last turn. They could have played Fires into Thought Erasure. And they didn't do that, right? Okay, that's a pretty strong play. Nifmizet, Fabled Passage, Overground Tomb. How do you actually look at all? Okay. So they got They got one card out of the deal. Not bad, not bad. Just kidding, it's pretty bad. So I guess I just get rid of fires. Yeah. So this is gonna bring me the ferry back. Ideally the turn when I play agent, so that actually lines up perfectly. That's slightly annoying, but even if they take care of the agent this way, I just bring back the agent instead. And I don't even need to get the 7th mana. So now I just search for Thassa instead. Agent is at least 2 turns away. Well, now it's 2 turns away confirmed. The fairy, okay. Well, look at that. Look at this thing costing them a bunch of life. Oh boy. Can they even attack now? They can even attack. I love it. I guess I draw first, then scry. Perfect. Opponent should run Agonizing Remorse. Yeah, I feel like Agonizing Remorse would be probably better for that deck because first of all, it's not double cost, the double color, and second of all, it's the exiling matters quite a bit. I wonder if they're also gonna have counters, but I guess we can also just go attack the fairy, play ECD, kill Nif Mizzet, hold up Dispute, and not play the agent yet. Yeah, I feel like they do have... They could very easily have Dispute. Do I want to give them lands? They haven't been playing lands. What if I just do this? I guess they never want to drop Polukranos though. Honestly, it might be better to just give them 1 land and 1 Polukranos than 2 lands. Because Polukranos kind of does nothing. This doesn't even have... Yeah, this doesn't even give them a green source. Agonize it can be drawn from Dream. Oh yeah, from Nif. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. You can get this in Nif Mizzet, so that makes it probably slightly better. Oh wow, so they actually had a land in their hand, so I misread the situation. Add their Gust, that's really cool too. So now I can attack for 2 and 2. And then the question is, do they have Dispute? Do you guys think they would put Mystica Dispute in this deck? Did we see the cards that they got from Nif Mizzet? Would they have Dispute in this deck? Yeah, I feel like just playing this is pretty good too, and holding up, yeah, that has to be better. Like this just has to be good enough, right? I'm holding up Dispute and Gust. Like what can go wrong? It's unlikely they have Dispute, but if they do, I would be in so much trouble. They always have a Dispute. That's how it feels like. Suicide 5-color Nif Mizzet. They 100% do not have Dispute? Well, okay. How do they get out of this? They can't even play any spells anymore. They still can play Dispute now, that's the funny part. I'm pretty sure I just pass here. So many cards and so little time. Is this how you say it? Do you say little time? No. Few time? No. How do you say this? Is it so little time? Not enough time? So many cards and so... I don't know how to do this. English is hard. August, I guess. Is it really little time? That's weird. That sounds weird. Please show me that you have dispute. I just want to see it. They're locked out of playing spells. That was a good match. Blue-white 2, fires 0. Ugh. Just say like, hey, have you considered this line? Because of X, Y, and Z. Not, you should have exiled an X because your opponent had another one. Are you stupid? That's just... What do you want me to tell you? Is this the Croaky's band deck? Are they playing Teferi? I should probably hold up dispute here, huh? This is not doing anything anyway. Alright. I could fetch now, I guess, but I would just rather save the 2 life from this. Interesting. I kind of want both, I think. I'm gonna go Fibble-tip, draw the bounce thing. Bounce like a Tamio or whatever. Next turn, exile a Nissa, hopefully. Well, okay, that's not gonna work. It's the yellow hat with the kick W. Who would have ever thought that would happen? So I can actually kill Teferi by bouncing this thing, huh? That's not too bad. What's up, Prestone? I mean, I don't want to say that I know more than Chad. Like, there's a lot of the time, and that's actually that's what's happening a lot of the time. Chad just finds better lines. Obviously, there's 2,000 people that are seeing more things than I am. So a lot of the time, Chad finds a lot of really good lines, and I think that's great. But a lot of the time, some people just say like stuff like, "Dude, you should have played this because they had that thing, and then you would have survived. And why didn't you do that?" Well, because I don't know what they have in their hand. Like, what do you want me to do? It's just funny. I don't want to get tilted. It's just, obviously, this is what it is. Yeah, let's play this. That would have been so much better. Why didn't you do that? It's a good thing that we exiled the Nissa, because now they can get it back. They can get back the Fairy. I guess we have nothing in our graveyard anyway. This is just the dispute. Whoa, they're offering the trade? Yeah. I think I'll take it. I forgot to take out the castles. Yet again. Do I have to kill this? I have... No, it's just a Fairy. It's not that bad, technically. I kind of have to do it. For a second I feared they hit on someone. That's not a thing that they usually have. Time Wipe. Time Wipe's not going to be great in this matchup. Let go. Nothing to return. Hugh definitely gets tilted by dumb comments in chat too. But like, I also feel like I'm maybe being a little bit too harsh, because Because out of the 2,000 people, it's literally just like 3. Or just like every now and then somebody really goes off, but everybody else is completely reasonable, and people do say reasonable things too. Let's cry. Well, Tassa is nice. I guess I just do it. I just keep making 3/3s and hold up mana for the time wipe. What are the ones? Press 1 if you're one. Joe, do you by any chance do any YouTube editing? I don't want to get ECD'd again. I think this is right though. I can find some. No. It's just if you're that Joe or a different Joe. So what do I do here? Do I make a 3/3? Do I just kill the Hydroid? I feel like I probably just killed the Hydroid, huh? I don't want to take 4. I'm the only Joe? Alright, well, fair enough. Alright, he is hungry. I need to give him food. Mais lado. Não vou para o centro. Uro, you got it. Oko is back. Oko is slightly annoying. Oh, not Oko, Uro. Shatter the sky. Well, you got it. Do I cry? Probably not. Actually, I could draw like a Teferi or something. That wouldn't be too bad. Rough. Yeah, I'm gonna scry. Or like a Fibble tip. Actually, I should probably keep the backup Tassa, huh? Because that's probably the one way I can lose. If I lose my Tassa. I guess I can, no, I'm not gonna keep it. I guess I can also lose by not having things to play and having multiple Tassas. Have I scryed one on the bottom? No. Yeah, I'll keep only the guard mage. Dream Trawler. Well, we can tap that a lot of times, so that doesn't really bother me. I can also just time wipe. So I guess I can go time wipe, return this, and then play this guy, and they don't have dispute up. That sounds good. Why don't you play Deputy? Oh yeah, Deputy of Detention is definitely a card you can put into the deck, yeah. That's definitely a thing that would make a lot of sense. I also need a glass. Is this Uro turn finally? They can certainly gain hexproof, but you tap it, so it doesn't really matter. Four, five. I can scry and tap. Where is the agent? Come on, give me an agent. Can I get an agent, please? That's not an agent. I mean, eventually they can go over the top with like Nissa into something, into like another ECD, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Yeah, but playing 4 is too much, I think. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I don't get to scry now, so maybe that wasn't exactly the best thing ever, because they're gonna bounce this anyway.
Let's slow this down.
Well, good beach. Maybe put Tassa's Oracle. You have Fibble Tip and this for that, that's like the same thing.
Let's try this.
I wonder if I scry my upkeep or not. Probably not. I'm gonna have to tap. So I have what, 3, 6, 10. I can play Tassa, tap, kill. Okay, I'm just gonna draw. Only one Cavalier? Yeah, it's fine, but it's not great. If I'm going to Mythic, I'm not sure. Actually, should I scry? Maybe it's better to scry. Because I'm only really looking for agents. So I can scry and draw. I think that's actually better. Or is it better to draw and then scry? What's better? I can draw, yeah, scry and draw. Okay, let's scry now. Oops. Let's scry now. Agent's good, Borrower probably not so much. Although it's not too bad. It turns on Tassa too. Nah, I'll just want the agent. Protect guard mage from shatter. You can bounce your own things. Yeah, why did you scry? You had agent on the top of your deck. Why didn't you just draw? That would be so much better. Why did you do that? Are you stupid? Why am I getting priority? Hele, ty máš hlad, viď? Chceš šlehečku? Okay. Come. There's a little whipped cream on this little snack. Milk snack. It's a German thing. Oh, I said a stop? Okay, my bad. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that at all.
Right on schedule.
The fairy, alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can go Agent Tassa, steal. I'm gonna steal their Uro. Basically, the only card that matters from them is ECD. Everything else is just air, basically.
I've got it.
So after sideboard, I just need to make sure that ECD doesn't resolve. We both play lands, and eventually I win with Tassa and a value train. Okay. That's a second sky. So they have hopefully no more. Sure are drawing a lot of lands. Do I even play the agent? I'm pretty sure I play the agent, right? I kind of want to steal something better than this and the land, but no, I'm not gonna say no. They're gonna play a really big Hydroid. I wonder if I just run them out of cards. I would wait. What if they ECD? Then I lose my Dasa, but that happens regardless.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Four, 8, 12, 13. That's a lot of cards. They keep a land on top? No way. No way they kept the land. What? Why would you do that? Or they're not playing the Hydra? Oh, because I would steal it. Oh, yeah, right. I mean, they should still play something to get out of this. They even kept a... I am confused. Why would they keep a land on the top of their deck? What is going on? I am so confused. I am very, very confused. That's not really how you beat this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I don't need to scry. I could scry before the draw trigger. I could sag this. Oh no, I can't do that because then I lose devotion. I'm trying to come up with these cool plays, and then I just realized that I would just do something horrible. They really, this was really strange. Like, instead of playing Hydroid to, like, you know, possibly draw ECD or something, like a smaller Hydroid for like 6 or whatever, they just decided to keep a land on top and concede. What the hell? What the hell is that? This is the best card against them. Dispute's pretty good too, because they have cards like Tamio and Teferi and whatnot. At least early on. Don't be afraid to counter Growth Spiral with it. And then what do I want? Time Wipe seems bad. Cavalier seems pretty bad. Prince seems really bad. Maybe I just board out all the princes. Kropi. Hello, hop. Hop on him. Hop. ECD is great. Oh, I cut one ECD from my deck for the Cavalier. It's gonna make this matchup much worse. Do I board out the last Prince? It's pretty bad in this matchup. I also kind of want the Borrower too. And Ethergust seems kind of medium, honestly. I never really... Well, the problem with Gust is it doesn't interact with Teferi or ECD, which are two of their best cards. And you don't really want to Gust a Hydroid. You don't want to Gust this or Uro. I guess I would Gust Uro. But I feel like the other cards are just better. I don't care about Uro. I'll just steal it or bounce it or whatever. Yeah, I'll just leave it like this. 4 Tassa seems like so much. Tassa's great because they also kill your Tassa with ECD. I mean, I'm trying to prevent that from happening, but that also happens sometimes. Vrr. That's the mulligan. That's an awkward keep, but it's a keep. I guess I have to get rid of this. Or Fibbletip? Maybe Fibbletip. This is a really strong card. I don't want to get rid of it. I also don't really think I'm going to have time to play Fibbletip. Well, I guess. Can you guys hear it? I can't dispute this. Because they would just play Teferi. Like a lawnmower. Is this a Tamio? Is this a Teferi with dispute backup? 2/2 Hydroid. I'll use my dispute on it. I have so many disputes. Ahoy. Oh my god. Not again. Yeah, I'm getting punished for forgetting to board them out. The castles. Oh, the castles. Will I remember castles after this game? We'll see. Oh my god, I can't go through that one. I'll take a line, I guess. They have way too much card draw and value stuff now. Whoa. I guess I'll counter it, although... Yeah, I guess I'll counter it. That's a weird card to board in, because you don't have a lot of 1/1s. Like, if I ever Teferi the 1/1, then your deck just... You're just gonna have a 5/5 in play. That's never gonna attack. You can cast Krasis as 1/1? Sure. Is that what you want to do in that matchup? I don't think so. They're gonna veto back. Dispute, sure. The one time I wanted to cast Krasis as a 1/1, I had the Great Hinge. And I thought if I cast it as a 0/0, I'm gonna get a 1/1. Turns out that's not how it works. Thanks for keeping your planes open for me, Arena. Oh, ECD my ECD? Yikes. I have nothing to return. Oh my god, Hydro number 3. Oof. Big oof. Oh my god, I'm one line short. No! If I bounce this, I'm exactly dying. That's a big oof. What do I get? From Teferi if I bounce that. Not a lot, huh? I guess another Teferi. I can't bounce a Hydroid though. Well, let's see. We don't have a lot of options. I really can't bounce a Hydroid because I'm just going to lose the game. But I don't think if I have anything in my deck that saves me. Oh my god, I really have to. Land saves you? How? How does a land save me? I have to bounce the 6/6. I hate it so much. Borrower can block. Yeah, that would have actually worked. Up. Vroom. I boarded princes out. Oh, it's my priority. Oh my god, I can't believe they attacked the ferry when I have nothing in the graveyard to bring back with ECD. They actually killed the ferry. That was the best thing that could have happened to me. They're keeping mana up. Well, I have bad news for them though. Oh my god, with 3. Yeah, that's fine. Let's keep it. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Krupí, co děláš? Hele, pojď jenom, hop. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can bounce my own agent. No. I'll just bounce this.
That's more like it.
Oh, our opponent kind of played themselves. What if I play Guard Mage instead of Agent? Or what if I play Thassa? Then my Teferi dies. Maybe this is not the worst. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but maybe this is not the worst. I like this, that this is good against both ECD, but it's also pretty good against a big Hydroid because I can just steal it. Thassa Veto is the worst, I think, because then they kill my Teferi, and Teferi is now really, really strong. Although they have so many cards. Yeah, no. I also kind of wanted to get both of this in play at the same time so I can start stealing things. Ooh, Dispute. Does that do anything for me? That counters a Hydroid next turn. I mean, I could just play Thassa now and just start getting value and next turn steal 2 things. Instead of just stealing the Hydroid now. I think that actually might be better. But if I just get ECD, that's so bad. But I'm getting value from this. Letting them resolve Crisis is not necessarily better. If you shock an agent, they will just know. Well, I can do it before and then just like think forever and then play agent. I'll play Thassa, I guess. It's so bad against ECD, but what can you do? I wonder if I shock myself. Like if I draw another, like Veto or something. Because I'm gaining life from this anyway, so yeah, I'll just do this. Okay, that's a thing. I guess I can, that still doesn't really change the fact whether or not I can play it. It didn't really change anything, but I was like more representing like being able to tap something instead of having a counter. I can't believe I drew the veto though. We're literally drawing the perfect card every single turn. I think I'm gonna let them resolve it, then I'm gonna steal it, and then I'm gonna counter the big Hydroid. Yep. You got it, bro. You got it. Oh, Tasa attacks now. Is it time to bounce a Hydroid? Probably not, huh? Oh, it might be time to bounce an agent, though. It might be time to bounce an agent. But then I don't steal the Hydroid. Alright, let's just do this.
Here we go.
I kind of doubt that they have... Please don't have ECD. Please don't ECD me. I thought we were super dead this game. X is 5. Well, I guess we're gonna have to let that resolve, huh? I could steal their lands instead, but I think this is just better. I think I'm gonna bounce my thing now. This is so great. Do I bounce my Krasis? Like, what are the odds they have another Wrath? 32. Like, how many would even they leave in their deck? I guess against my deck it's probably pretty decent. Bounce Krasis? Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, I can also just. I'm gonna bounce this. I think that's the best play.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Oh wow! Why did I play the land first? I'm so dumb. I could have played this. I'm gonna save this as a way to. Actually, no. I would have drawn. I should have played it. I should have played it. That was stupid. I would have drawn an extra card. I forget about it. I thought I'm like saving another dispute for like another for another Hydroid, but I actually actively want my opponent to play a Hydroid. So that makes absolutely no sense. That's a pretty bad play that I just made. Like that's a big difference. Like having 2 more cards in hand or not, that's a pretty big difference. ECD, and here I'm getting punished for it. Wait, what? Why would they kill the fairy? I'm confused. Steal, that's 11. And now I don't have lethal, by the way. Do I want to play around it by playing my own Fibblethip? And I'm gonna have to play this regardless. So I'm gonna have to dispute that anyway, because I need to make my Tassa bigger. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I now don't have lethal because I messed up last turn. That's kind of funny. They conceded instead. I mean, they could have still drawn like a Wrath. Oh wait, I would have stolen this too. Yeah, and then they're super screwed.